Not heard the news. Paige Bueckers has ended the debate with Rookie of the Year with Sona Citron. She put on a masterclass performance, but what is making headlines and really scratching people's heads and turning people's heads, not Paige Bueckers' actual performance, but the way the opposing teams all season long has been allowing her to score at will. Now, I know y'all finna say, John a Liquidator, why you lying? Why you making all this up? Just give credit where credit is due. And I'm going to give her credit. She's making some incredible shots, but let's be serious. There's no traps being ran on Paige.
A rookie just shattered WNBA history with 44 points in a single game, but instead of celebrating, fans are calling foul on the entire league. What should have been the performance of the season has turned into the scandal of the year, with allegations flying faster than Paige Bueckers' uncontested jumpers. The evidence is damning, the conspiracies are wild, and the WNBA might have just played itself.
My rookie Paige Bueckers, aka Sweet Pea, gave the Sparks 44 last night. Let's get into that footage. She's the only player this year to score over 40 points. You see the behind the back in and out layup. Let's break it down a little slow. Okay, here you see Paige's defender is going to anticipate the pick right here. Pick coming to her right and Paige's left. She's going to jump that pick. Paige sees her jump the pick. She takes the ball with her left, goes behind the back right.
When Paige Bueckers stepped onto that court Wednesday night, nobody expected what came next. 44 points on ridiculous efficiency, setting a rookie scoring record that had commentators losing their minds. But here's the thing that's got everyone talking. It looked too easy. Way too easy. We're talking about a performance so dominant it felt scripted, like watching someone play NBA 2K on beginner mode while everyone else is stuck on Hall of Fame difficulty.
Wide open looks, and I got the evidence here to prove it. And at the end of the day, Paige Bueckers is basically being propped upon to replace Caitlin. There's no doubt about it in my mind. This league will rather have Paige be the face of the league over Caitlin any day. I don't have anything personally against Paige. I like her as a player. I like her as a person. But when it comes to conspiracies, I got a job to do, and my job is supposed to fake and it's supposed to real. And the real of the matter is that Paige Bueckers is getting these open looks on.
The shooting numbers tell a story that's almost impossible to believe. 17 of 21 shots made, perfect from three-point range, perfect from the free throw line. Those aren't just good numbers, they're video game numbers. But what really caught people's attention wasn't the makes, it was how she got those shots. Wide open looks, clear driving lanes, defenders who seemed more interested in getting autographs than playing defense.
Eh bien, nous allons parler de quelque chose qui, une fois de plus, est fortement imprégné de l'agenda de la WNBA. Et qu'est-ce que c'est, vous demandez-vous peut-être? Eh bien, c'est l'escalade, l'élévation d'une certaine Paige Bueckers. Oh, elle est meilleure que Caitlin.
Something felt wrong from the opening tip. The kind of wrong that makes you check if you're watching a real game or some exhibition showcase. Defenders were giving Paige space, like she had a restraining order against tight coverage. Double teams? Nowhere to be found. Help defense? Must have called in sick. It was like watching someone play pickup basketball at the local gym, except this was supposed to be the highest level of women's professional basketball.
The only player in WNBA history to score 44 points in a single game. Rookie to score 44 in a single game. Now you see her on the block with a Michael Jordan, Kobe type of fadeaway. And one. Quit playing with my youngin' right there. Now you see her on the block. She working her way down to that block. She spin and pivot out the other way. Now she getting a little contact. Okay, the contact is cool. I'm gonna go up and under you. Okay, no, you still got some good defense on me. All right, well, let's just see, can you defend this?
Let's talk about those three-pointers for a second. 4 attempts, 4 makes, and not a single one was truly contested. We're talking about defenders jogging up from behind like they're late for a yoga class. Since when did guarding the three-point line become optional? The closest thing to pressure Paige faced was probably the arena air conditioning. Meanwhile, other rookies are getting hounded like they stole something every time they touch the ball.
Last night, Paige Bueckers went absolutely bananas against the Los Angeles Sparks. Now, picture this for just a second. I got back home last night around 12:30, like super late. I pull up my phone just for a little bit, see what's up, and I see this right here. Paige Bueckers with 44 points, 17 for 21 shooting, which is crazy. That's like 80%. 4 rebounds, 3 assists. She went crazy. I also caught this post here from StatMuse where not only did she tie the record for most points ever by a rookie, but she's also the first player in WNBA history to put up 40 plus points on 80+% shooting.
The drives to the basket were even more suspicious. Paige would attack the rim, and defenders would literally part like the Red Sea. No bumps, no hard fouls, no playoff-level physicality that veteran players usually dish out to test rookies. Instead, they rolled out the red carpet and practically held the door open for her. At one point, a defender actually stopped running mid-play and just watched her score. Stopped running in a professional basketball game.
Je veux dire, poignardez-moi dans l'œil avec une cuillère, bon sang. Waouh. Donc, c'est un truc en ce moment. Hier soir, Paige Bueckers a marqué 44 points. Et nous allons regarder une vidéo qui décortique et expose une grande partie de cette merde. Laissez-moi vous dire qu'elle expose beaucoup de choses concernant le traitement de faveur dont bénéficie Paige Bueckers sur le terrain. Elle a perdu le match d'hier soir. Et je ne parle même pas d'une vidéo qui expose la situation d'hier soir. C'est juste une vidéo qui expose beaucoup de sifflets spéciaux, de traitements spéciaux qu'elle reçoit, etc.
This isn't happening in a vacuum, though. The WNBA has been desperately searching for its next marketable superstar, and Paige fits the bill perfectly. She's got the college pedigree, the social media following, and the clean image that sponsors love. But manufacturing moments like this, that's a dangerous game. When fans start questioning whether what they're watching is real competition or sports entertainment, the league has a serious problem.
Have y'all ever heard the saying, comparison is the thief of joy? Because every time I see Paige have a good game now, the only thing I see on social media is Paige is really who we thought you-know-who was. And the you-know-who is referring to Caitlin Clark. Now, the reason this bugs me is one, is that it diminishes Paige, right? It puts her in this hole that she can only be compared to Caitlin Clark. Whereas her greatness can stand on its own 2 feet, right? As good as she has been since she stepped in the WNBA this season, as a rookie, can stand on its own 2 feet without having to constantly be compared to Caitlin Clark.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Compare Paige's treatment to what Caitlin Clark went through as a rookie. Clark couldn't breathe without 2 defenders draped all over her. She was getting bodied, trapped, and face-guarded from half court. Every possession was a battle. Every shot was contested. Every drive was met with contact. Yet somehow Paige is getting practice-level looks in actual WNBA games while setting scoring records.
If I was Paige, I would be in that locker room lighting people up. Ain't no way I put up 44 points and we still lost by 1. And the reason we lost by 1 is because there was no help side. And then, yo, watched her go to the basket. Oh, that would send me through the roof. That would send me through the... She a better team player than I am, because, boy, I will be lighting everybody up. I'll be sitting in the locker room calling everybody out by name, telling you what you didn't do, where you...
The timing of all this is suspicious as hell. Just when the WNBA needs a new face, just when ratings and attention are crucial, here comes Paige with a historically great performance that looks increasingly manufactured. Fans aren't stupid. They can see the difference between earned greatness and artificial inflation. The social media receipts are piling up, with video breakdowns showing defender after defender taking plays off against Paige. Fans are absolutely losing their minds over this. Social media is exploding with side-by-side comparisons of how different rookies get defended. The conspiracy theories are running wild, with some claiming the league is actively trying to crown Paige as the next golden child. Others are pointing out statistical irregularities, suggesting even the box scores are getting massaged to help her Rookie of the Year campaign.
Alright, is y'all capping at me? Or did Paige basically score 50? Did Paige just go for 50? Tell me y'all capping. Tell me y'all capping right now. There's no way she went for 50. I know it's 44, but I'm basically saying 50. She was 6 points away from it. She was 6 points away, bro. She was 6 points away from 50. 44 ball? That's how you feeling, Paige? Just go ahead and hand her the Rookie of the Year trophy already. Let's go ahead and do that, all right? Thank you.
The most brutal part? Despite this record-breaking performance, despite all the help she allegedly received, the Wings still lost the game. Kelsey Plum hit a buzzer beater to steal the victory, which might be the most poetic justice of all. All that suspected manipulation, all those wide-open looks, all that controversy, and they still couldn't get the win. It's like the basketball gods were saying, not so fast.
All the talk. She heard all the Paiges in Rookie of the Year. Paige can't carry. Paige doesn't. Paige is just consistently losing. And by the way, they lost this game. They did not lose this game because of Paige. Like, again, look. I don't hate the last possession. I don't hate, like, that, like, I don't really necessarily hate Paige, not going for it. But yeah, it doesn't really matter at this stage. It doesn't really matter. Like, everyone's going to be in my ear being like, oh, you're a Paige hater, you're a Paige hater. I was like, yes, I am a Paige hater. And my reason for being a Paige hater is I think Paige Bueckers can be the best guard.
But wait, there's more evidence that's got people talking. Let's break down the film like we're in a courtroom, because honestly, that's what this feels like at this point. Exhibit A, that three-pointer where the defender is literally jogging behind Paige like she's late for brunch. Not beside her, not in front of her, behind her. Since when did defending from behind become a legitimate strategy? That's not defense, that's cardio with extra steps. Middle school coaches would be screaming about fundamentals, but here we are in the WNBA watching grown professionals forget how to close out on shooters.
We're also acting like Caitlin Clark has not been injured for this entire season, right? And to act like and use Paige being successful this season as some sort of demerit to Caitlin, as if she's not nasty when she's on the court, is just ludicrous, for lack of a better term. It doesn't make any sense. Paige is great in her own right, and she will be and continue to be one of the best players in the WNBA for years to come.
Then we've got Exhibit B, the lane so wide open you could drive a truck through it and still have room for the marching band. Paige strolls to the rim like she's taking a casual walk through the park, and the defender literally stops running mid-play. Stops. Like her controller disconnected or something. You can't tell me that's just coincidence or bad defense. That's suspiciously convenient timing, and fans with functioning eyeballs are noticing every single breakdown. The most damning part is the complete absence of traps and double teams. Remember how other star rookies get treated? They can't even dribble across half-court without seeing two defenders rushing at them like they're carrying the nuclear launch codes. But Paige gets the VIP treatment, velvet ropes, red carpet, bouncers waving her through with smiles. Even Stephen Curry sees double teams. Even prime LeBron got hard fouls to slow him down. But somehow Paige is out here getting practice shots in real games, while defenders applaud politely from the sidelines.
44 points. Paige Bueckers scored 44 points in a single game in her rookie season. She just beat Candace Parker's record, and that's the most points scored by anybody in a single game in the whole season, with an 81% field goal percentage. Are you kidding me? If she's not your Rookie of the Year, I don't know what you guys are thinking.
Here's what really makes this whole situation reek of manipulation: the playoff implications. While Paige is putting up video game numbers with questionable defensive resistance, she's sitting at home watching other rookies who actually made the postseason. Caitlin Clark dragged her team to the playoffs while getting mauled every single possession. Angel Reese battled through physical play and tough defensive schemes, but the player getting the softest treatment is the one missing the playoffs entirely, which makes all the hype feel manufactured and hollow. The optics are absolutely terrible for the league. If you're going to manufacture a superstar moment, at least make it subtle. Throw in a double team here and there, pretend you're trying to stop her. But no, the defenders looked allergic to guarding Paige, like they got a memo saying, "Don't touch the chosen one, she's delicate." It's insulting to fans' intelligence, and frankly it's insulting to Paige herself because she's talented enough to dominate without allegedly getting help from cooperative defenses.
Unbelievable. Unbe-effing-lievable. Shout out Paige Bueckers for winning Rookie of the Year. Look, I thought Sonia Citron had overtaken her. The only way Sonia Citron even gets back in the conversation is if the Mystics make the playoffs. And had the Mystics beat the Sun, we're in a different conversation here. We're in a very different conversation here. But I'm sorry, awards, Rookie of the Year, MVPs, they're about moments as much as anything. Look, like we all remember Michael Carter-Williams winning a Rookie of the Year because of essentially.
So what does this mean for the WNBA moving forward? If fans lose trust in the legitimacy of what they're watching, if they start seeing professional basketball as scripted entertainment, the league might never recover. The 44-point game should have been a celebration of rookie excellence. Instead, it's become a case study in how quickly suspicion can overshadow achievement. The WNBA better hope this blows over, because once fans stop believing in the competition's integrity, they stop watching altogether. And that's a problem no amount of manufactured highlight reels can fix.